here on Monday. It is Monday, right? Okay, Monday, March 26th, and woohoo, the French are releasing secrets. The French government has provided fodder for X-Files, conspiracy theory, fire-in-the-sky nerds, as they've become the first government to open up their UFO files, going back 50 years. The files will be made available via a website where there will be information about 1,600 different sightings. There's everything from reports obviously filed by nutters to those that still defy explanation. Since emotions tend to run high among ufologists about their field of inquiry, the French Space Agency actually had security screen the crowd when they made the announcement, lest some overzealous alien kidnap victims cause some sort of disruption. A move east now to Russia, where new high-tech passports are running into some opposition from unexpected corners for some really unexpected reasons. Residents of the tiny village of Bogolyubovo are God-fearing people. Well, God-loving is more like it, as that's what their town's name actually means. So when they found out that the barcodes in the new passports contain 3 sixes, the mark of the beast, the Bogolyubovians, or about 100 of them, said no way. Some have even stopped collecting their pensions because the barcodes on their checks are satanic as well. An interesting strategy, perhaps, to defund and isolate religious extremists? One for the conspiracy files. On to technology in the service of good instead of the service of Satan. Blogs really showed up their traditional media counterparts the other day when the US government decided to dump 3,000 pages of declassified documents on news outlets late Monday night. It was too late for old media to sift through the mountain of info on the controversial firings of 8 US attorneys. This stuff is often dumped when the government would like to keep reporters distracted for a while. But bloggers came out shining as they posted the scanned documents on tpmmuckraker.com in 50-page bundles for readers and collaborators to download, analyze, and report back on. They went through it way quicker than a traditional newsroom could and foiled the Department of Justice's diversion. By 4:30 a.m. that night, there were already 220 postings up. We're going to revisit the Wii again for a moment, as we've come across some interesting footage of a Wii hack, musical style, from one Jan Sesnek, who made a way to control musical loops via your Wiimote.
My name's Jan. I'm going to talk to you about my Wii looping machine. I'll start with a bass line that comes with that sample pack that comes with the software. Select a new loop. You can see all this happening on the screen. I can cycle through the loops with my plus and minus on the controller. When I'm ready for a beat, I can just drop it in right on time.
Jan gets even funkier as he can manipulate each loop module with a series of movements. Check out what he does to the pitch and granulation of the drum beat.
As you can see, the pitch and the granulation are controlled by my movements. They're triggered by the buttons, but then controlled by the movements.
Gotta watch the rest of this demo, at least until you see him rock out with the crazinate function. Yeah, new favorite word, crazinate. Lastly, just a parting note about how much it sucks to be a PS3 fan anywhere but London. The few fans that showed up early for the launch may have looked a bit silly beforehand, but man, were they glad they were there. At the megastore in London, every person who bought a PS3 at the event was given, for free, a 46-inch HD TV. Engadget reports that it was almost $500,000 worth of TVs. Beats the scene in Spain, where they just gave away one PS3 to whoever was first in line at each store. And in Paris, where it launched at the Eiffel Tower, Sony threw a party and nobody came. 95% of the consoles went unsold. How do you say ouch in French? That's all for today, but let's take another look at what the physical world would be like if it was modeled on the online world. Here someone explores the idea of a Web 2.0 supermarket.
Hey,
Hi.
can you sell me Pandora style?
Oh, sure. Pandora style? Just give me one product and I take it from there.
Cool. Hey, it's already working. Great. Cool, thanks. just what I wanted. It is all for free, right?
Of course, it's the internet. Just take a cookie that I remember you tomorrow.